Good morning, trucking junkies. We're in line to get unloaded. There were 3 ahead of me, but there was a couple sitting here last night when I got here. I didn't get up till about 7:30 because it was like 11:30 when I stopped last night. Whew. But anyway, this guy's taking his sweet time to doing stuff, so we're gonna be here for just a minute. But yeah, hold on a minute. It's raining, and that's where we gotta go. It's real tight through here. You gotta stay on the side and then just angle it in, so no big deal. Somebody asked how we secure the coils, so I'm gonna get a little bit of footage with what the securements are, and then I'll explain it. It's no big deal with the coil. Coils are pretty easy. It just takes a lot of change. We don't know where we're going after this, so it'll be Home Depot, Lowe's. They might send me out of Dallas somewhere. I don't know. We'll find out. See what we're doing. But we got a minute to wait. See how I've got a center binder. I've got one pull into the back, and I've got one pull into the front, and that's on both of them because they're just a hair less than 24,000 pounds. You need 3, and 3 will give you 24,000 pounds worth of weight. Oh, we're done. We're parked on the side of the road waiting on a load. It didn't take too long once I got in there. I already had most of my bungees off of my tarp. Any prep you can do before you actually get into the dock, do it. It just makes it so much easier and so much quicker, and you get the line moving a little bit, you know. Unlike the guy that was in front of me, that dude was in there 20 minutes and still hadn't had his tarp off. So, yeah. But anyway, we're like 3rd on the board. There's like 6 empty trucks in the area. We'll, yeah. We'll get going here pretty soon. We got a job. We're headed to Idabel, Oklahoma to pick up some lumber. Now this is the place that won't load you if it's raining. So I'm hoping it's not raining when I get there. Or at least it's not raining when they're trying to load me. It can rain when I get there, and it can rain after they load me, but I don't want to sit there for an hour waiting for them to load me because the rain's raining, or because the sky's crying, or whatever. Yep, we're headed that way. Got 190 miles to go. Our appointment's not until 2 o'clock, but we're going to get there about 1 o'clock. Go ahead and try to get loaded. And then that's going to Kansas. Manhattan, Kansas. Go up there and see some tornadoes or something. Oh, we got about 38 miles to go. So I've got some good news and bad news. We were kind of keeping our fingers crossed that Carnival would come back out today and say they weren't going to follow Clea's suggestion of delaying cruising until September 15th, because our cruise was leaving on September 12th. Well, they did. They came out with the statement, and they said they're not going to cruise until the end of September. So our cruise has been canceled. That's a bummer. The problem with that is we've already bought our airline tickets to go to Florida. So the good news about that is my wife called American Airlines and talked to them, and they've converted our tickets into vouchers. Ow. So now we have until December of next year to use those vouchers, and we can fly anywhere we want. For, you know, up to that price. If we want to fly somewhere else and it's more, we have to pay the difference, but that's no big deal. I'm just glad I didn't lose the, you know, $450 that it was for the airline tickets. So a little disappointed about the cruise being canceled, but happy about not losing the money. So we have to make a decision on what we're going to do with the cruise. We're going to talk about it. We can either rebook at a later date, which I don't think I was optimistic until this last announcement, but I'm not sure they're going to cruise at all this year. So we can either rebook for probably next year, and it's already paid for and all that stuff, and they'll give us some onboard credit, that kind of stuff. Or we can cash out and use that money for something else. Because I added it up, it's like $2,700 or something like that is what we've paid so far on everything. So I'm not sure what we're going to do. We're going to talk about it and figure out what we want to do. But like I said, we got 35 miles. Let's go. We are here and we are in line. A big old line of trucks. We had to go sit in a mud parking lot a while ago. It was really muddy, to the point where I had to turn on my axle locks just to get out of there. Horrible. But we're going to be here for a minute, I bet. I don't see anybody lined up to get loaded down there, but there's quite a few in the tarp box. Tarp shed, whatever you want to call it. But so it's going to be a minute before we get out of here, I bet. That's all right. When I get over here in line, I'm going to eat me something. I got parked so late last night, I didn't eat my ribs from Saturday, so I'm going to heat those up and eat those while I'm parked in line. Sounds like a good one to me. Let's go get loaded. And there is my lunch. We got a couple of people in front of me. We're going to go ahead and eat these ribs. Try to get dirty. So there's our load. A little bit tall, but that's all right. Get a couple of tarps on it, throw some straps, get some tarps on it, get on down the road. All right, we are going. Sides don't look too bad. Front and back got a little wonky, but that's because it's got a peak on it. But they're going to be all right. They don't look too bad. And then this side over here looks all right. All the seams are straight. Looks pretty good. Let's see, two more binders I need to put on there. On our way to Kansas. So we got to be there between 10 and 2 tomorrow. I've still got a lot of time to drive today, but I'm not going to drive it all. If I drove it all, I'd be driving until about 11 o'clock tonight, and I don't want to do that. So We're going to drive until I feel comfortable to stop. And we'll get up in the morning and drive the rest in the morning. We still got 443 miles. So, more developments are going on today. Holy crap, it's just the day of news. So, our cruise, the travel agent called us and wanted to know what we were going to do with our cruise. And I told her I didn't know yet. We've got until I think we've got until next year to rebook. But anyway, all the money that we spent on the drink package, our 2 excursions, our specialty dining, all of that stuff is going to come back to us no matter what. They don't hold on to that. And then if we decide to rebook, because we were on an 8-day cruise, they will rebook it at our fare, no matter what the fare is, and then we'll also get $600 in onboard credit. We've already got $108 of onboard credit, so that would be $708 of onboard credit to cruise with. That just about pay for a drink package, almost. So, we haven't decided yet what we're going to do. We're going to talk about it a little later. Also, my wife got off work and called me, and she has been furloughed. So, her company, which there's only about 5 people that work in that office, decided that they wanted to take or apply for some of the government money to keep the business going. But of course, 75% of that had to go to salary. So when all of this happened, instead of furloughing them and allowing them to run on unemployment, they kept them on salary and just had them work from home part-time. And then they go back for 2 weeks and they furlough. And we don't even know if the job is going to be there when it's all done. They may just close up and be done. So, that's a good development. But anyway, we'll figure it out. My wife's got lots of office skills and she knows quite a bit of stuff. So, if she needs to get another job, she'll find another job, I'm sure. But right now, she's just going to stay at home and suck up unemployment. You know, let her back heal up, which is good, I think. Should get out and do a little bit of walking and get her a bicycle or something. I don't know. But it'll all work out in the end. Let's go! We have parked for the day. We're not that far from Tulsa. So we've got about 300 miles to go in the morning. But we'll pardon me, holy cow, we'll drive that in the morning. We'll get up and leave about 6, get there at about 11, maybe a little after. Yeah, but I appreciate you being here and watching the videos, and come on back and we'll do it again tomorrow. Let's go.